Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Emmanuel Experience. Man, we are here with Reverend the Dr. Mo Bates and the Reverend Cleveland Dr. Bishop the Thompson, pastor of the Emmanuel Missionary Baptist Church. You came in here, Dr. Bates, and you blew up the house yesterday with a message on finance. Can you tell us a little bit about what you were talking about that was so profound for us?
This week, we approached stewardship. We entitled it A Fresh Start on Stewardship. And essentially, there were three things that I tried to cover. We kind of dealt with what is stewardship, given a working definition. We dealt with the areas of stewardship, the things that God has entrusted us to manage. And then we kind of concluded by dealing with what I believe to be foundational giving, or where Christian stewardship starts. It always starts with how we manage the tithe. And so that was kind of our approach to this weekend.
And Pastor Thompson, why do you think it was so critical for Emmanuelites to know this message?
Because it's everything. It's what we do with the tithe and God's tithe. It affects our entire life. And Pastor Bates has an anointing for this instruction, and so we are just excited that he came and shared with us. And Emmanuel is forever changed because of Pastor Eric Bates.
And so how Dr. Bates, how is it that we can take this message and apply it to our lives once we leave, from these four walls of the church?
One of the challenges that one always faces, especially when learning these particular principles that we've shared, is sometimes you find yourself, you're excited for that first weekend or for the actual workshop itself, and then you kind of start fizzling. You kind of doing this and start declining a little bit. One of my objectives, or one of the things that I seek to try to do, is to keep people mindful of this is a lifestyle change. That being a good steward is not just something I do on Sundays. I'm that all week long. So what's a part of practicing good stewardship is really about managing not just the money the Lord has placed in my possessions, but also just managing life. Stewardship is really about the managing of life. And so that's something that I can't ever stop thinking about, because as I mentioned yesterday, the issue for us is not, as God's people, am I a steward? What is at issue is the adjective in front of steward. Am I a good one or a bad one? Mm-hmm. So I hope that people, as they have gone through the workshop, they'll start thinking, I'm a manager. The Lord entrusts me to manage his stuff, and I want to be a good one.
Thank you both for your time. We are with both doctors, right? Honorary doctors and all. We all doctors. With the Reverend Dr. Maurice Bates, Senior Pastor of the Mount Zion Baptist Church in Pittsburg, California.
Yes, sir. Without the H.